This is raw for drugs. I never took raw for drugs. Guys, yeah, this is raw for drugs. I never took raw for drugs. I never took drugs, guys. This is raw for drugs. I never took raw for drugs. Guys, this is raw for drugs. I never took raw for drugs. I never took raw for drugs.
And dudes, good morning everyone. Yes, the mic is working. I'm having a quick look at it here now, guys. Just watching the video feed launch right now. We'll jump back over to here. Dude, Dawn's in immediately. Dawn, bro, so glad you're here today. I don't know, just kind of in a crazy mood right now. Anyways, guys, this is the 6th annual Allula Tour from Saudi Arabia. It's a 2-point pro race. Today on tap we have 142 kilometers of racing. A little bit different from the previous ones. We're not going to see a Jonathan Milan walk this time, guys. We're not going to see it. GC riders, kind of the climber style riders are going to be coming out today. We're going to probably see a lot of Jan Christian at the end. Kristen at the end today. Rides for UAE. Just bumped my mic. Let's have a quick peek at that. Yeah, whatever. It's working, guys. Rock on, Shaka Khan. That's how we do it, Don. We say Shaka Khan. So yeah, guys, some pretty cool racing yesterday. And you know what? Oh, something I gotta look at, guys. I didn't actually see the finish of Trofeo Calvia. I did see it, Antonio Morgado, and I'm gonna let you know how I saw it, because that's a UAE rider that I'm gonna say probably most of us don't know. He's 22 years old. Why don't we have a look? And there you go, guys. I looked at this last night. Just doing my thing, hanging out with the dogs, and I was working on a course, just sitting around by myself. And yeah, so I looked this dude up last night, Antonio Morgado. He rides for UAE, only 22 years old. Got a big, oh, he's racing today. Guys, he is racing today, and this is something else I want to talk to you about today. So we got the Allula Tour going on, 5 stages, and today we also have the Trofeo Ses Salines. Let's take a look at that puppy. Watch this, guys. Here it is. A lot of World Tour teams here. A lot of pro teams. I think we have a couple Contis as well. What's really cool about this race? Go to the live stats here if we can get to them. Guys, it's a team time trial. It's a 1-day team time trial race. Love it. Now, I am looking at it here, and I'm going to struggle with it a little bit because I have to get to Airdrie at 8 o'clock this morning, which means I got to leave here at about 7:25 at the very latest to get there. And this race isn't going to start. Yeah, I actually don't even know when it starts. Although I am looking here. The first team to go is Remby Radnet, Conti team. They don't start for an hour and 41 minutes. So I am going to miss this race. But dudes, keep an eye on it. Take a look here too. Remco Evenepoel, Florian Lipowitz, Nico Denz, Gianni Moscon, Matteo Catania. Like, dude, come on. Come on. It's going to be the Remco time trial specialty race. Lots of good riders here, dudes. Lots of good riders. Magnus Kort's back. So he raced yesterday too. So all these guys doing these 1-days, these Trofeo races, they're kind of like on the same circuit right now, traveling from race to race almost daily. I mean, this is just a 23.8 kilometer race, so they'll do this. They'll probably do like a warm-up. They'll do a cool-down, get all the riding in. It's training time, guys. Training time. Yeah, that song. I don't know why I thought of that. Yeah, Morgado, a cycling young gun. Definitely. Dude, Dawn, I love Team Time Trial. So, guys, I am getting full video coverage now. It says it's 2 minutes and 41 seconds here to the break. PCS is saying 2:29. Let's just see which one is actually correct. Oh, I got to catch up. This is not... Okay, it looks like PCS isn't updating very quick. I saw this early this morning. It said 119K to go. I'm like, oh, wow. That could be upwards of 3 hours with the climbs. And I'm like, I got to get to Airdrie, like I just said. I didn't think I'd be able to finish it. And then a couple of minutes later, it just bounced to 90K to go. So I think it's updating quite slow. So over here on Flow Bikes, I have 67.2Ks to go. For some reason over here, we have 76.1. I'm going to give it some more updates. Very strange. I'm not sure why we're seeing a 9 kilometer discrepancy. We do have 3 riders on the front. I think Key was there yesterday, Rosley, and Hazazi. That might be a new name here, Nader Hazazi. 20 years old from Saudi Arabia. Not 1 point on PCS yet. Not 1 point yet. So brand new rider, but he's out the front. Did the tour of Albania last year, the tour of Bostonique. Yeah, that's about his only race experience I see. Green jersey, Jonathan Milan. Red jersey, Moschetti. Orange jersey, Donovan. And the white jersey, Milan Fretin. Okay, yeah, totally. It's Remco's race to lose. And he's got Florian Lipo that's there as well, right? So I thought they were both going to start at the same time so I could bounce back and forward between the two of them, but it looks like it's still an hour and a bit to go. I mean, we could be done this one almost by the time that one starts. While we're here, though, guys, let's take another look. Tomorrow, we've got the Trofeo Serra Tramontana, a 1.1 race. And again, this is tomorrow, guys. This is Friday. All these same riders. Here's Remco showing again. Florian Lipowitz, Benoit Kwasnefra, Raul Garcia Pernia. That guy's awesome. So, and the teams are going to be too huge. They're just, probably like, okay, who feels... Okay, you're going. One of those things. These early season races all over... I think they're all in Mallorca. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I just kind of thought it was. Could be wrong about that. But so that's going to be tomorrow with... and I think at that point, those two will overlap. Those races will overlap tomorrow. So that's the 30th, the 31st, which is Saturday morning. We have the Great Ocean Road Race, the women's. Oh, guys, there was another race scheduled for today. I saw it got canceled yesterday. It's in Australia. It's called the Surf Classic. Is that what it's called? Surf Classic. It's a one-day race. But a lot of World Tour riders show up for it. Fire hazards. So they're not going to be there for it, guys. Let's get into this race here. 3 riders with 2:29 on the peloton. Aha. Okay, it's catching up. It went from 76 kilometers down to 65.4. So I think they're just doing a really, really slow refresh on the positions or something. But it's caught up now, so that's the good thing. Winds are light, 15k an hour today. Not a fresh breeze today. Yesterday was just hell out there for them. Winds gusting at 40k an hour. Guys getting blown right off the road. So yeah, dudes, still grinding the YouTube channel. We're going to grow this baby. Guys, I'm so motivated to grow this. I want this to be bigger, better, stronger, more powerful. I got the $6 Million Man theme song in my head right now. You know that song. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow the channel, guys. Invite everyone you know here. Anyone that's into cycling, anyone that's into sports, geology, geography, random chit-chats. Don's asking, is Juan Ayuso riding anything at all? I heard he's trying to avoid rides with Jonas and Taddy. Yeah, possibly. Guys, I got a runny nose for some reason. Let's go to the start list, and we'll go to Lidl Trek, because that's where Ayuso is. We can go to Juan Ayuso right here. So we're going to bounce him here. His first race that's scheduled on is February 18th, the Volta Algarve. And guys, I have full coverage of that race coming up. Full coverage coming up. Guys, give me a second. I got a runny nose. I'll be right back. Okay, dude, sorry about that. Just getting over a little bit of a sickness here. Yeah, so Juan Ayuso has nothing planned till February 18th, Dawn. Maybe he'll squeeze something in beforehand there. I'm not too sure. Yeah. His last race was October 5th. So he just basically stays in shape. Keep riding. So that's when we'll see him. Matteo Moschetti, Pinarello Q36.5. I think he's wearing the Sprinter's jersey today as the second best to Milan. We'll bounce out of here, guys. We're going to go back to the race itself and get the actual GC right now. So we got Jonathan Milan in first place, Milan Fretin in second place, and Matteo Moschetti in third. Sprinters, let me just do something quick. We're going to go to points here. Okay, so this is our point standing. Jonathan Milan leading it. He's also got, so he'll have the points jersey for sprinting. He will have the leader's jersey for leading, 14 seconds overall. The mountains jersey, we don't have any mountains jersey points yet, but we're going to get them today, I think. Yeah, there should be, well, we're going to find out about that. The youth jersey, Milan Fretin. Best overall team right now is Cofidis. Okay. Pinarello, Soudal Quickstep, Team Picnic, Bahrain Victorious, Caruel. Wow. That's crazy. UAE is further back than this Team Ukio Continental team. I mean, they're tied for 20 seconds back, so it's all the same. Modern Adventure Pro Racing tied with UAE. Very worst team would be Oman and Saudi Arabia, the national teams. Total Energy's not having a good race either. They're down at 117 behind in the team classification. Tudor, 46 seconds. All the other teams are within, the top teams are within 20 seconds of the front. Let me get back here, guys, and we'll rock. Oh, sorry, dudes. Let me jump in. Come on. Okay, I'm going to just give this a quick refresh. 62 to go. I got 62 to go here. Dawn, yeah, that's the plan, dude. That is the plan. Taking the World Tour and indoor cycling coverage by storm. Dude, that's my plan. I'm going to grind it really hard this year. Guys, I'm so dialed in and focused right now. I'm like, I guess I'm going through a stage of like rebuilding, making myself better. Like, I just kind of feel like I haven't done a lot lately. Like, I just haven't been focused enough, and it's really bothering me. So, yeah, it's back on the bike. Guys, you can't tell yet, but I've been doing some, I've been starting to do weights and stuff too, just a little bit. It just works out different parts of my body, and I can feel the stress already, and you're going to see results real quick. No, I'm not going to be doing any posing for you, but I know I'm going to see the results, and really that's all that matters. As long as I see the results, I'm pretty pumped about it. The cycling, guys, I haven't been on my bike as much, but I've ridden my bike so much that it's not a big deal. Looks like they're riding on a little bit of a gravel section here. Possibly, yeah, they're riding like on a super, super hard-packed gravel section. That's what I'm seeing. This is at kilometer 61.6. Sprint point at the top of this climb almost is 15.2 kilometers away. So we've got, let's call it 4 climbs, guys. I mean, some of them are very subtle, but we're on this one. It's a long drag. It doesn't look very steep. It's up to a sprint point, 3, 2, and 1 for the sprint jersey. Then we've got another sprint point. We're going to dip down, just climb a little bit. We're going to hit the top of the climb at around kilometer 98. We're going to descend and hit the next climb at kilometer 100. 3, 2, and 1 points. A lot of downhill with a little kick up into a bonus sprint that gives us points and time bonifications. And then we drop down significantly here, and there is a climb where the sprinters should all be shed out the back of the group. We should see one of the GC climbers at the front here. Most likely, guys, I pulled this up earlier. Where are we? Jan Christian. Jan Christian, he's the dude that was 137 behind on stage 1, crashed twice. Got back on with his team. They sent back 3 teammates to pull him back. He also received a 20-second time penalty for holding onto the car door too long. I think that's what it was. So that's kind of hurt him a little bit. Let's take a look at him in the actual GC. Yeah, he's way down here at 38 seconds or something. There he is. 48 seconds. So he would have been at 28, in this group with all these riders here. Would have been as high as 14th place at 20, but he's got a 20-second time penalty. So he's got some work to do, but I think on that climb, 20 seconds is nothing. So he'll be out there in force today. I think UAE is going to be absolutely killing it on that last little run in there to that last climb. These three riders up front are just hanging on right now. They're just surviving out there. They're moving at 36 kilometers an hour right now. I think the peloton's moving faster than that. We are climbing, though. Just a subtle, shallow, false, flatty climb. So yeah, dudes, it's all about the YouTube channel, growing it every day. The numbers aren't there right now, guys, for the Allula Tour, but it's going to happen. We're going to get bigger and bigger races coming all the time. We're going to be on better days. Like, guys, what is it? Is it Thursday? Yeah, it's a Thursday morning around the world. Like, I can't expect a lot of people to be here. I just want people to find this later and go, oh, yeah, that was kind of cool how that guy did that. And I'll catch him on the weekend. I'll catch him for the bigger races. 2-minute gap now, it's saying. And I got 155 over here. Saudi rider on the front here. This is Nader Hazazi. I think he's putting a lot of upper body work into this, his pedaling action here. I think he's expending a lot of energy. Not as comfortable as a real World Tour pro on the fronts. So when the catch is made, this guy's going to struggle to hang on, I think. Okay. Yeah, so the channel's growing, dudes. Real estate course again today. I got some done yesterday, but I had such a brutal day yesterday, waking up at 1:30 in the morning. And then it was about 11:30 in the morning. I almost fell asleep on the couch. I didn't. I fought through it. Did some more of my course, but I got to grind that hard today. So after this, I race to town, meet someone, and then I race home. Quick chores, quick cleanup, and then I'll be back on my course. Sooner I get that course done, the sooner I can actually start doing some property manager work for the company I work for. That'll keep me busy too. And then focus more on the real estate, which isn't there yet, guys. No one around here is selling houses in January and February. Middle of March, it'll start getting a little bit interesting. And then it just goes crazy. Which is going to be a very interesting time, I think. Very interesting time. So yeah, looking forward to working out again today, guys. We actually have a rowing machine here, and it's a really good one. I might break out that too. Like, it's a really good one. It's got the TV screen built in with workouts already pre-programmed, so I might do that today as well. Just focus on rebuilding, refocusing, getting in tune. That's what I'm all about right now, guys. All about that. You can see the detail profile here. I'm looking for some gradients out on screen. I'm not really seeing it. And at this point here, we're probably still 11, 12 kilometers. Yeah, it says actually 12.3 kilometers to the top of the climb here with a 2-minute gap. Okay, I see that the Saudi rider here, I think this might be Nadi. Yeah, it is. It's Nader Hazazi. This is the guy I was just talking about before. I said he's really putting a lot of rocking and rolling upper body motion into the pedals. I think he was already struggling. The other two have dropped him. So we have Key and Rossley up the road. I think they're both Terengganu riders. I think. Yep. Terengganu cycling team. They're from Malaysia. And we've also got Rossley. Right here. Mohammed Nur Amin bin Rossley. Terengganu cycling team. Oh yeah, it shows the dude. It shows Hazazi like waving at the camera, going like, "Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done." You know, guys, he's 20 years old, and they just don't race this kind of distance. And this is very short for a World Tour race. It's a different pace altogether. It's a big step up for him. Dawn saying, "Get that Sanka. It will get you through the day." Yeah, Dawn. Rowing engages your entire body. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do some of that today too. You know, maybe I don't have to do the bike every day, right? Because the bike is just purely, I find the bike is like quads, you know, obviously, and core, quads and core. Like, you don't realize how much you're working your core when you're on your bike. Just kind of stabilizing all the time. I'm kind of, well, I think I'm lucky. I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, but I'm the kind of cyclist where I guess I have big quads. I don't have like little stick legs. So my quads, they're decent. They're decent. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a rowing session. I don't know, maybe try to do a half-hour rowing workout or something. I'll find like a beginner's rowing workout thing and just do what the program says. That's it. I mean, uh, we got the rowing machine on a really, really good price. I think it was like half off, and I think it was still $1,500. Maybe it was $1,000, half off. Set it up. It's just been sitting there the whole time. It's probably been sitting there for, oh, I don't know, but it feels like about a good year and a half minimum. I remember it was a day. It's like, you gotta go get it, Colin. You gotta go get it. It's a 1 day sale. Like, really? Yeah, you have to go get it. Yeah, I guess I have to, don't I? Colin has to do everything. So yeah, I had to go get it that day. I had to bring it home, and then try to figure out how to put it all together. You have to. Oh yeah. Fabio Jakobsen here. Thumbs up to the camera. He struggled yesterday with a leg cramp. It was a left quad leg cramp. Probably only 6-7 kilometers from the finish. He had his foot out of the pedal. I think on screen right here we got Picnic Postel, and we got right behind him. We got the Jake Allula rider. That might be Paul Double right there. Paul Double. He will be in contention. I think he's a really good climber. Really good climber. His last two races that he won the Tour of Guangxi, and maybe it was the Tour of Slovakia, I think. I'm going to have to look that up, guys. Start list. Let's go to Paul Double right here. Expect this guy at the end, okay? 56 kilograms from Great Britain. So he won the Tour of Guangxi and he won the Tour of Slovakia. Thank you. Dude, I have a good memory. I'm just saying, I have a good memory. So I like to memorize all this stuff. And again, that was the stage where he just floated in 30, the race where he floated like in 30th to 40th place. Wins the last stage, wins the race. I've seen a couple of new dudes come in here right now. Welcome aboard, guys. Colin's doing his Lone Wolf McQuaid stuff here. As a saying, okay, hang on a second, guys. Flocky, update on CX Champs. MVDP is 1 to 100. So who's going to podium? Geez, I wonder, right? 1 to 100. So basically that means I think if you bet $100, they're going to give you $101 back. I think that's what that means. Is that right, Flocky? So basically, if you want to win it, you got to put like $1,000 bet down to win $10. It's kind of scary, actually. Ez is here. He pure sprinter. Maybe he's talking about Milan. Maybe you heard me talking that. Flocky's that coffee spell. Yeah, I got the coffee here, guys. And Dawn's also saying my legs are good. It's my upper body that needs more stamina for holding that cycling position for 50Ks. Yeah, dude, Dawn, I'm on it hard. I'm on it hard right now. I do have time. You know, this is early morning stuff. I'm done this stuff by 6:37 in the morning most days. Then I got a full day ahead of me. Real estate right now, there's not many people looking right now. So I'm just kind of like banging out that course and getting just kind of used to all the tools again. There's quite a bit of tools in real estate, like the listing stuff. Oh, the electronic signing. It's all easy. Like it's easy, but I just haven't done it in a while. So I'm getting all caught up on that stuff and trying to focus more on myself. I think that's what I'm going to start doing from the future. 2 riders left up front. We got Key and Rosley, both Team Terengganu teammates from Malaysia here. We'll take a look at them right now. Here's Zahi Key from Malaysia. Place of birth, Dungan. He's 23 years old. He did the Poon Grand Tour, so that was the first running of an Indian Grand Tour. So that's what they're calling it. They had a prologue too. I like that. So he's already done that. I'm gonna imagine his teammate was probably there as well. Yeah, Rosley was there as well. 26 years old. He's from Tangkak in Malaysia. So they've both done the Poon Grand Tour, and they're both at the Allula Tour now. And take a look at this. This dude here has been in 3 breakaway days. Stage 1 and 2. He's on it again today. I don't know exactly when that break went because there's no points back here where I can kind of figure things out. Like points. But I imagine they went right off the rip. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Dawn, like I'm going to be working hard. Yeah, dude, I just need to. I kind of feel like I'm just kind of stagnating. 6 months toilet bowling. 6 months kind of lost in space. Even though, guys, I did all those Tour de France streams and stuff. After that, I was just kind of like when I did the Tour de France streams and the Vuelta and all those other races, afterwards, I would just sit and just kind of look up at the sky and wonder what to do. And I do no direction, zero direction, and I can't frickin' stand that. Can't stand it. So, yeah, guys, it's like one of those things, like not working. It's hard on your confidence, man. It's really, really hard on your confidence. And I've always been one super confident dude. Always. And so that's coming back instantaneously now. Instantaneously. Stop thinking about crap, Colin, and start thinking about positive. Positive, positive, positive. The confidence comes back. People start listening again. It comes through. It comes right through. Actually, I had someone tell me a few days ago, someone that watched my channel, I forget even who it was. They're like, guys, and I hate talking about myself, but whatever. She said, you sound great and you are so confident in your skin. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. That's how I feel when I'm doing this. So that's the thing, guys. When I'm doing the cycling, I'm good. I'm good. I got to get the other stuff going outside of this. That's inner. Now you've just had inner reflections with Colin at Inside Cycling World. That was that segment, guys. Moving on. Let's just go. Peloton's quite strung out here, guys. I think they're moving pretty quick. It's saying right now average speed is 47.3 kilometers an hour. The entire peloton is strung out one after the other. Let's just take a look and see who is putting all the heat on the front here. Long helicopter shot. I am seeing a couple white jerseys. I got to assume there's 2 riders for UAE sitting on the front right now. They're going to start making this hard. They've got a really good climber in Jan Christian. So we're going to see what pans out here. Ian's back. Morning, Colin. Weather was horrendous in Palmanova yesterday for the Morgado one. Dude, I heard there was a bunch of rain, right? Bunch of rain. Where was I watching it yesterday? Well, I did check the results for Morgado, but I swear I saw a quick video clip somewhere. Just trying to think where that was. Okay, guys, so again, if you're just waking up, wherever you're joining me from, you just got home from work, don't forget, too, guys, we've also got the Trofeo Cessalines. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be here for this one because the first team goes out at 1:17. That's going to be 6:17 in the morning. Okay, I'll see the start of it. We will see the start of it. And, guys, hitters galore here. Last team to go out is UAE. Red Bull right before them. Remco's here. Remco and Lipowitz are here. This is such a cool race, guys. It's a one-day team time trial. That's it. 23.8 kilometers long. So this gives the teams a good way to, practice their team time trialing in race conditions. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't think there's any way I can watch it except here. So it may just be, I'm kind of like actually getting ready. Like I've already gotten, obviously I got to take the shirt off and stuff. I'll just put a jacket on because when I'm done, I got to bolt for town. Then get back and then just power grind that course today. Okay, so that's from Ian there with the bad weather. As cyclist number 147 always do long breakaways, especially in stage 7, the Tour of Langkawi, where he goes solo 100 kilometers from 215 to finish before he's defeated by his current teammate now. Okay, so 147. I think I know which guy you're talking about here. He's, I should know his name. I was just talking about him. 147, Rossley. Yeah, 147. So this guy is known for his long breakaways. Ez9966, thank you for cycling tips. So Ez is from Malaysia, guys, and he follows all the Malaysian racing there. I think he said he's only been really, really following racing for a couple of years, but now he's been bitten by the cycling bug, and you're never going to get rid of it, dude. You're never going to get rid of it. Okay, so he went solo on stage 7 for 100 Ks out of 215 but he was defeated by his current teammates now. So someone on his team right now actually caught him and beat him at the finish line. Flocky was offered a chance to teach in Saudi for the tax-free big bucks, but turned it down. Yeah, dude, I see those offers too, and I'm just like, yeah, like there was geology jobs and stuff there, but yeah, you got to live in Saudi Arabia. I'm Canadian. I have a life here. I have a family here. Like, you know, uh, like my closest family, you know, the people I live with, the girls, Avery and Addison, but all my brothers here, my sister, my mom. You go over there, it just gives you even less opportunity to see them just for some cash. So I'm out. I'm not going to sell out for cash. Zeb Kifkin, former Unibet, now Tiragano rider who defeated him. Oh, from the breakaways in the last 20K. So let's take a look at Zeb here, guys. I did see him yesterday. I'm not sure if he's from Denmark or not. Zeb Kifkin. Oh, he's from the UK. This dude. It's kind of a weird name, eh? Zeb. What is that short for? Any of my Flocky. Is Zeb short for something in the UK? I find a lot of times that some countries have weird short names or nicknames for a particular name. It'll be like, yeah, my name's Dan, but my nickname's Thunderbolt or something crazy like that. Like, what do they always call? Wow. I think in the UK, Daz is really popular. Daz, and I don't know what it. And I swear the name that Daz is short for is not even close to Daz. Maybe if anyone knows here, let me know. Ez is asking, where are you from? So I'm assuming he's asking me, guys. Dude, I'm from Alberta, Canada. And why don't we show you? So guys, this is where I'm from. I love going on Google Maps. Let's have a little zoom out of the world. Where are we at? We're over here, guys. We're right in this part of the world in here. Okay, there's Hegra. So this is where we're at. I think Allula is right here too. It might be up the road a little bit. But we're racing around this area beside the Red Sea. Jump across, you got Egypt. And of course, here's all my European friends over here. These are the majority of the people that actually watch the channel. And we're going to zoom in here now. So this is where I live. I live right along the Rocky Mountains here. So these are the main Rockies here. Because people ask me, well, which chain of the Rockies are you? No, they call these ones the Rockies. And then you can see over here, like the Purcells. That's another chain of mountains. We've also got the Selkirks. You know, you can see these long... You could call these like finger lakes almost, where the bottoms of the mountain valleys are flooded. Probably the most important one we have here in Canada is probably this one right here. It's kind of, you're out of the main mountains. It's still very hilly here. This is Lake Okanagan. This is home to Canada's best wines right here. Very dry there in the summertime. It's actually considered a desert. Gets less than 10 inches of rain per year. Hot all summer. You know, it's probably got an average, you know, like daytime high throughout the summer will be like 90 Fahrenheit every day. Every day. So it's probably like 90 to 100 every day here in this valley system. Soyuz here. This is the warmest lake in Canada. Right here. And there are some good climbs around you guys. Like there's a big climb right here. They got these switchbacks built in it. This is a pretty big climb. I think it might be 1,000 meters. I think. So crazy too. Like, look at this. Canadian-US border. Like, how strange is that? What if your boat floats over the border? What happens? I find our borders to be so weird. Like, look at this. Okay, oh, turn the road because we're going to run over to the States. You know, and like, this guy here, he's just growing. He could just jump across the border. Undefended all the way. I think I did spend one day just tracking the entire border, looking at all the weird anomalies on it. Oroville, Osoyoos border crossing. Crazy. What's this all about? This little hill here. This hill doesn't look natural to me. Yeah, guys. So anyways, that's the mountains out here. And I'll come back. So here's Calgary. Big city in Western Canada. Oil hub. Oil and natural gas hub in Canada. This is where I used to work, right downtown here. I've been here since 1979. Oh, recently viewed. Colin, why were you viewing this? Yeah, just a hotel. I might need to stay there. Yeah, I was looking this morning, guys. Just I didn't mean for that to show up. So yeah, here's Didsbury. This is kind of the hometown right now. And this little dot, this is where I live, right here, guys. This is the home of Colin. I don't know why the dot's over here. This is actually my property. I own this 25-acre block here of land, which I will be selling in the spring. So there we go. In the pipe, 5x5. Gadoosh. Guys, we got 48.4 kilometers to go. It's currently, what time in the morning is it for me? It's 5 minutes after 5 in the morning, so we've got good timing now. Okay, Flocky saying it could be Zebedee or Zebediah. Ezra saying, are you into cycling only? Dude, I like lots of sports. This is the one I cover. And I've had so many suggestions from people to cover other sports. I just don't know how I do it exactly. The one I probably most likely do is it a sport? Kind of, not really. I might do dog sled racing. I thought about that. I used to run a team of sled dogs, and I didn't have 4 dogs. I didn't have 6 dogs. I didn't have 8. I had anywhere from 30 to 50 dogs my entire dog racing career. So I thought about doing that. So the Iditarod starts, I think, usually it's the first Saturday in March or first Sunday in March. So I might tag along with that race. Flocky's put 10 pounds on Ventura now to podium. Good one. 5-1. How many laps is it? Dude, I'd have to look into that. I haven't really done any research on it yet. I'll have to go to the UCI. Dude, why don't we do that right now? UCI. I don't know, world. Typing blind, guys. Typing blind. That's UCI mountain bikes. I think you go to the home of the UCI here. Disciplines, CX, races. Yeah, okay, great. Race hub. Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is in Hulst, January 30th, which is tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. And what do we got? Dude, I don't know how long the laps are. And from what I've seen, it depends how fast the 2 first laps are. So every UCI race I've watched so far this year, let's see if we can get official documents, live timing. Do we get a map? We don't get a map. Anyways, guys, let me just bounce back here to the race coverage. Yeah, it's always, it's going to be 8 or 9 laps. That's what it should be, I think, if it's like the other races. If the first 2 laps are really fast, they go to 9 laps. If the first 2 laps are really slow, they go to 8 laps. Same as the women. The women are going to be like 5 or 6 laps. As long as it's the same. Right here, Ian. See? Daz is Darren in the UK. Dude, like, why? Why? You know what I mean? Like, I would have never have known that. But there's a few other nicknames I've heard from the UK. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not even close. Anyway, so now I know what it is. Darren is Daz. Football is the number one sport to follow, definitely, especially with the World Cup coming soon. Malaysia is one of 3 host UCI Track Nations Cups in 2026. Dude, like, I don't even know what I could do with football, soccer to make it any more exciting than it already is. I'm sure there's a million people that are already doing it. So, like, I don't know what I could do to make it any better or how I could make my channel any better with it. But yeah, I have thought about it. I thought about doing other sports. Yeah, that's been in the back of my head a long time. I just need places to follow them and talk about them, and I need to be able to watch them too. So we got the Winter Olympics coming up. I might be able to do something with that. I don't know. Remember, too, guys, I'm also like slowly getting the real estate career going again, so that kind of takes away from my time a little bit. And it's going to get busier and busier and busier. And then at some point this spring, after March 15th, April 1, I'm listing my own property. So that's going to be just a ton of work trying to get that ready. And of course, after that, that means someone's going to buy my property. I'm going to make some money as the selling agent. I'll also make money when we get the funds from the house. And then you got to find out where you're going to move to. So I have no idea right now. And so it's just a lot of moving parts, you know. I who knows? Maybe we'll decide not to sell it. I'm not sure yet. But kind of right now, I think that's where I'm heading. So we do have a sprint point here coming up at the top, guys. Good day, everyone from Pow. Dude, Pow Pow's back. Good day, everyone. Pow Pow. Dude, I totally remember you, Pow Pow. Pow Pow 4827. Thanks for coming back, dude. Thank you for remembering my little channel, because right now it feels like a little channel when we've only got 12 people watching. Come on. Let's go, guys. 1 minute, 38 second gap from the front two riders, Key and Rosley, Team Terengganu riders from Malaysia. They've been out there all day, I think. And we've got Team UAE pulling on the front right now. There's probably, let's see, who is that? I was going to say Johansson. Yeah, I think it's Johansson pulling on the front, possibly. I can't see a number. We've mostly got UAE and Two Door Pro Cycling on the front. Actually trying, yeah, okay, it is Two Door. It's all one UAE rider, and yeah, that's got to be Johansson. Lost train of thought. Yeah, the whole Two Door Pro team's there. And I'm trying to see something here. Oh, we got a UAE rider out the back. Who's this? Number 46 for UAE. Davide Stella. Italian rider. He's back in, though. Just back at the team car. Going to move his way right to the front right now. Let's take a look at this dude. UAE Team Emirates Gen Z. Young dude. 19 years old, guys. Again, like I said before, what was I doing at 19? Nothing. Working some dead-end job. And this guy's competing at the World Tour. Wow. So he's been promoted for this race to fill out the UAE squad. He'll be bouncing back down to other races once the big guys come out. But good experience for him. What a great program they have. Great way to develop it. Okay, so yeah, Pow Pow, good to see you, dude. As is saying, Canada, one of the co-hosts besides USA and Mexico to do World Cup in June. Yeah, dude, maybe I'll figure out how I'm going to see that. Like I said, dude, I think this year is going to be very, very weird for me. Very weird. Just with the real estate starting up again. I know the YouTube channel, guys. Like, I don't want to sound like a dick, but I know the YouTube channel is going to be just awesome during the Tour de France. Like, I know it. I know it already, and I'm preparing for it. I'm so excited to be doing it in the future. It was massive last year. I think it's going to be 5 times bigger this year. I honestly believe that. So that's why I'm putting in the hard work now to make sure more and more people kind of go, oh yeah, you go listen to that dude. Yeah, if he kind of talks about nothing and everything at the same time, just go watch the channel. And before that, we got the Giro, we got all the Sprint Classics. I'm doing all of it. I'm not doing compressed videos. I want to follow the full live events. That's how I really get into it. And the beauty of it is, though, is that it's all early in the morning for me. So I still got a full day ahead of me after that. I can be done by 9 o'clock. I might have my first house showing at 10. Perfect. Let's roll, Colin. Let's roll. Rolling Thunder. Gadoosh. I'm on it. 5:14 in the morning here, guys. Sipping my third cup of coffee. That's right, I said third. I think I didn't sleep very well again last night. I think I was waking up at 2:45 in the morning. I let the dogs out. Yeah. So there's that. So yeah, just gonna fly. Just keep flying through today here now. And we're on it. Looks like the app now is down to about 1 minute and 30 seconds here. They're gonna pick these riders up pretty quick. So we've gone through our first sprint point. Points there would have went to the first two guys, Key and Rosley. And it doesn't show the third place rider here. It was probably a UAE rider just setting pace on the front, I would believe. Here's our detail profile. So 2 riders up front descending right now. They're on a little bit of a flat section. They're going to drop down a little bit more. Whole peloton's pursuing them now. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys get caught somewhere on this next little climb. They want to get it dialed back pretty quick here. It's generally, from kilometer 112 on. There's a lot of downhill. There's one little bump in between at the bonus sprint, which will be high speed. Through the top, over that bonus sprint, they're straight downhill. This last part of the race is going to be quite fast before we hit the final wall. Why is Canada, USA not too much involved in stage tour? I know. I don't know, dude. We've been talking about that quite a bit on the channel. I think all we have now is like the Tour of the Gila. A lot of pro Conti teams go to that one. I've heard talks that the Tour of California will be coming back, and that will attract World Tour riders. First time I ever saw Julian Alaphilippe was at the Tour of California. So, but they need to bring it back. Yeah, otherwise, I guess the two biggest races in Canada right now are Montreal and Quebec City. They're both World Tour races. One's on Friday, one's on Sunday. So they come across, do those two races. But that's it. Those are the only World Tour races in North America. Makes no sense. Dave is here. Hey, Dave. Morning, folks, from Dave is what he's saying. Good to see you, Dave. What's going on in Toronto? So it's 7:15 for Dave in the morning in Toronto. He's probably getting ready for a big day out on the bike. I don't know what the weather's like there. Dude, it's super nice here right now. Why don't we check that out, guys? We're going to bounce over here. We'll call up the Didsbury weather. Come on, Didsbury. Super nice. -5 right now, and we're going to +5 today. Fantastic weather here. Fantastic. So if I go to 14-day weather, you know I like looking here. Check this out, guys. It's 5 today, 7 tomorrow. Winds out of the southwest. That's your key thing you need to see. Southwest Chinook winds blasting the area. 7 on Saturday, 7 on Sunday. Melt that snow. I can't stand it anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. 6 degrees on Tuesday, 8, blah, blah, blah. Keeps going. Now, here's something even more interesting. The girls are going to Cabo on Saturday. See ya, is all I got to say about that. And we're going to take a look at their weather coming up. And there's a certain lady I know who won't be thrilled about this. Let's see. So they're going to say, oh, it's a bit warmer than what they said. It's 27. I think she'll like that. 26, 26. Okay, this is looking better because the forecast on my iPhone, it showed it being cloudy every day. And so when Joey Jojo sees that, she assumes monsoon rains and it's pouring and it's gray. And there's like one. Basically, if you go to Cabo and there's one cloud in the sky, they'll say it's overcast. That's just how they do it there. Oh, that's right, dude. That's right. He's talking about Tour of Washington. I see what you're saying. Morning, folks. Colin's Indoor and Outdoor Adventures. Ezra's talking about the Tour of Washington and at the White House. Dave's recovering from riding in the snow all week. Pow Pow. Dude, I'm glad you're back, man. I'm really glad you're here. Saying, yeah, dude, happy to see you again. I'm stuck watching ice hockey while waiting for the UAE Tour next month. I'm an Oilers fan, but like, awesome, dude. Yeah. Dude, even down here, we love the Oilers. Like, they're a legit team. And because I'm in between Calgary and Edmonton, you kind of, once you get to Red Deer, it's all Oiler country. Like, they literally call it Oiler country. And if you're in Calgary, you support the Flames. I'm not really a home team guy. I just support whoever I like. Flocky saying there's a Didsbury in Manchester, England. Yeah, dude, I think most of our names here are all ripped from the UK. Calgary, Airdrie. Calgary's in Scotland. Airdrie's in Scotland. There's a ton. There's a ton of them. 6.5 kilometers to go to the next sprint. And these guys have a 1 minute 40 second gap right now. Dave's saying it's -13. Yeah, Dave, we're only at -5, which is great. If that's our overnight low, like I'm like, oh, this is the best winter ever. -5 overnight low is fantastic. So really liking that. Then it's going to warm up, slowly start melting everything off. And please, I don't want any more cold. I can't do it anymore right now. I kind of need a really good spring. Especially, like I've been talking about the house going for sale, guys. Like, there's a chance we could change our mind. But yeah, I need a really nice spring to sell my house. I don't want it to be like gross out there and cold and 4 feet of snow. No one wants to look at your house then. Like they don't even want to bother coming out. Toronto versus Edmonton for the cup. Give the commissioner a heart attack. Yeah, I would love to see that. No American teams. But dudes, I always say to people, Pascal Ackerman back at the car here, just grabbing a quick bottle. Purple bottle to match his purple kit. When you see all these American teams dominating like the Panthers, half the team, maybe 60% of the team are Canadians. So I'm like, it doesn't really matter. They're all Canadians. As the race now all desert, right? Yeah, dude, it's all in the desert here. And I think earlier this morning they were riding on some gravel, like really, really hard packed gravel. Like just dried out. Rock hard, like almost like pavement. Guys, we're only 37.4 kilometers to go at the moment. And I'm flying, guys. I am flying. 3 coffees in. A little bit left to go. Hey, Don, here's something cool I learned. I think I learned it last weekend. Sanka, our favorite brand, and I would be sponsored by them. Here's the thing, though. They're decaffeinated only. Sanka is decaffeinated only. Like, what? And I said, they do still make it. It's still around, but it's not in as many stores as it used to be. It's kind of like a shrinking brand. We got to keep Sanka. Let's bring Sanka back to the top, guys. I'm all for it. I should make a dedicated YouTube video to bringing Sanka right back to the top. All the virtues and the joys of having a Sanka coffee every day, guys. Come on, Sanka. You can see me. Ooh. Dave's saying 4.5 foot snow drifts on every road. Yeah, like, guys, once that snow gets in there, it's so hard to clear it out. Like, they got to take it somewhere. It's pretty hard to move all that snow out. There we go. The results at the first sprint was Key, Rosley, and I guessed Julius Johansson. I think I said a UAE rider. He happened in the front. He did get it. He just rolled right through. And again, it's Julius Johansson on the front, followed by the entire two-door team. The entire team is there. Let's take a look at two-door for a second. So, two-door team, Yannis Boissard, Robin Frodevois, Matthias Guillemets, Bruno Kessler, Sebastian Colts Shangzi, Avirs Makutis, and Roland Tallman. I want to look at the actual GC, though, too. See where our highest two-door rider is. Highest two-door rider is in 13th place. Robin Frodevois, 31 seconds down. But obviously, two-door's got a plan today, guys. Two-door has a plan. They're doing a lot of work on the front here. And we're just starting this little bit of a climb here. I think this is going to be a pretty shallow gradient, 3-4%, that type of thing. Here's Jan Christian having a little chit-chat with one of the Jayco riders. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be enemies. Big smiles on their faces. Like, cycling's so weird to me. So weird. They're all happy, friendly out there. Dave's saying they need Mayor Mel to call in the army again. Yeah, they should do that more often. Put the army guys to work. Call in the militia. Right? The reserves. Oh, yeah. Dogs were well behaved last night. Remember, too, guys, when the girls go away on Saturday, I'm babysitting. Check this out, because I'm babysitting everyone's dogs that don't live here anymore. 7 dogs. All of our dogs, all of our inherited dogs, the dog rescue we did. Yeah. We're trying to figure some stuff out now. As a saying, here when they race, there's always a building or a school, home or shop with a lot of people. Okay, where the fans gather. I got it. I got you, man. Gotcha. Yeah, so Allula. So I got to imagine that the big race, the men's elite race, is going to be on Sunday. And in fact, the women's elite race might be on Sunday too, which is going to be perfect for me. If we can get the women's elite and the men's elite on Sunday, that should be a really good stream. There are 2 roadsides, left and right, from Ez. Yeah, guys, some of those CX streams I would do over the winter here, I just do a random stream and get like 10,000 views. I'm like, where did that come from? Like, where did that come from? One weekend I had a really strange one. I think it was, it was Mechelin, and then Hogerheide last weekend. All I did was change the name of the race. I left everything else the same. I was being really lazy. I didn't change tags, nothing. The first race had, I think, 300 views. The second race had over 6,000. I'm like, what? Like, what happened? Saturday versus Sunday? That's it? So, yeah, bummed out after the first one. Super pumped after the second one. Tour of Allula. Yeah, these aren't huge view streams, guys, but I think it's because only the most diehard, real cycling fans are here right now. So a lot of people come in later. They're too busy with other sports right now. It's 2.5 kilometers to the next little sprint, guys. All we've got available there is 3, 2, and 1 sprint points. Okay. And I just need to check something here. Okay. No, nothing yet. So I'll come back to this one. Boom. got the new phone all totally set up. So I got the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, blah, 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 blah. Got free AirPods, gave them to Joey. I don't use AirPods. So hopefully she appreciates them and doesn't lose them, because she's really bad at that. They're iPod Pro 3s, like the latest and the greatest. Dave saying, word got out, you were back. Oh, there we go. And Ezra saying, especially in the Highland Queen stage, the fans always be around 1,000 people at the mountain. Okay. Yeah, dudes. So it will grow. I know it will. I'm just putting in the hard grind right now with these streams, because they're pretty low streams. So I kind of like, well, how many people are going to watch for how much of my effort? But it's just the way it is. And I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep going. Jan Christian back at the car right now. Drops off a bottle. I think he's going to probably pick up another one here right away. I think that's Christian. Yeah, it is Christian. So I expect to see... Oh, he's stopping for a quick nature break. That's what he's doing. And not a rolling one either. This guy wants to be stopped. I think that's what he's doing. Actually, it looks like he's doing something on his bike. As I was saying, the people always wear silly costumes to get on the camera. Yeah, dude, it's all the cyclists. Does your phone have a port for wired headphones? Yes, it does, dude. Dude, the standard one. So it's a Type-C. So I gave Joey the AirPods. And because every time she goes on vacation, she buys a new junky set of like wireless pods. I'm like, we'll be at the airport. She's paying $40 for something that was probably $9. And I'm like, those are freaking garbage. Like garbage. You know, they don't charge right. They don't you don't get proper signal. So I just thought, well, you know what? Here, just take them. Just take them off my hands, lady. Yeah, dude. So Dave, I did just order myself a... Well, Dave, since you ask. $20. Oh, this isn't the set. But yeah, just the standard Type-C versus the Firewire. So yeah, I got the new phone running. I'm selling 2 old phones right now. Actually, that's what I'm doing at right after this race. I had an old iPhone 11, put it up, it sold in about 30 seconds. So I got to leave here. I told the guy I'd meet him in Airdrie. I got something to pick up there anyways. So I'm going to race down there, go for a little bit of a drive, meet the dude. He'll be happy with the new phone. And yeah. Yeah, so just use Type-C normal. So yeah, if I was at the pool, if I was going to Cabo, if this guy was going to Cabo, what did Aaron say? He said the only thing colder than an Alberta Clipper is Dad not getting to go to Cabo. So cold. It is so cold. I love it. Dave saying EU regs making lives better. Don saying, I look forward to seeing the Bike Terra coverage of the Vuelta, the Giro, and the Tour de France. Matt Nanzel. Yeah, me too, Don. I think, Don, we'll probably see the first Bike Terra coverage for some of the spring classics. Because if you go on Bike Terra, I haven't been on Bike Terra in a long time, guys, just being honest. Well, all my cycling sucked recently. I'm only riding Zwift right now. I don't know why. I think I'm only riding Zwift because it's very easy to get in. I know what I'm getting myself into, and I know I'm going to be riding around with like 15,000 other riders all the time. All the time. So like, let's have a quick look. Right now, if I was to open up Zwift, I don't think I've ever opened it on this phone yet. Where is it? Where is my Zwift companion app? Here it is. We're opening the Zwift companion app on my phone. Right now on Zwift, I'm looking at it right here on the phone, guys. There's 14,002 people riding on Zwift right now. So you can get in there, ride around the world, and there's tons of people everywhere. You'll see groups of people. You might jump in with them. You might ride with them for a bit. You'll take off. You'll see pacer bots coming the other way. You might flip a quick U-turn. Okay, I'm going to jump with that pacer bot. I actually like doing pacer bot workouts. I'll start with a slow pacer bot, warm myself up, get extra XP because you're riding with the pacer bot. Faster, faster, faster. Go to a really fast pacer bot, ride with them for a while, get dropped, jump back to the slower bots. And you can do it all from your phone. You just teleport to a pacer bot group. So it'll say, who do you want to go to? And you'll say pacer bot A. That'll be super fast. You teleport there. The first 10 seconds, you don't got to pedal. You just got to like get ready for it. And then it's on. Okay, as I was saying, this yeah. So that was Rosley, number 147 is done. Now we'll go back to the peloton. Yep, Team Terraganu rider. So here he is here. Let me just get this all up to date, guys. 31.7 to the finish. Rosley still there. Let's have a look. Here's a big blob of the peloton. Not windy today at all, guys. All the peloton staying together. No echelons today. We're doing it, guys. We are doing it. So, yeah, like February, March, April, May, June. Yeah. So, we're almost at the start of February. And one of the Modern Adventure Pro riders just got to the front there. I'm not sure if they've crossed that line or not yet. No. Front two riders are through the sprint. There'll be 1 point left. And it looks like Johansson's just sitting on the front. Now is the job of cyclist number 141 and 142 for Team Terraganu. Guys, definitely, I think phase 2 starts right now. I'm calling it right here. This is phase 2 now. When we get over the top of this climb, I think there's going to be a very, very rapid acceleration descent over the next 20 kilometers, just under 20 kilometers, to get to the bonus sprint for those times, and then it's going to get even faster. There'll be a huge group accelerating through that bonus sprint point, and they're going to take that speed right over the top into that little valley system. We've only got like 12 kilometers from that bonus sprint to the finish. Flocky's got to fly. Flocky, dude, thanks for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. You're definitely helping my channel out right now. You are 1 of 10. See you, dude. Okay, Flocky's out of here, man. Flocky's out of here. Oh, and again today, I gotta get up onto the sports betting. That's what I'm doing. Guys, there's so much going on here. So much going on. I can't even relate all of it to you. But it's good. It's good. Stefan de Bod got the third point there, apparently through the sprint point at kilometer 109.9. This one's going to be over soon, guys. 30.1 kilometers to go in total. These two now, 147 and 144, they're just waiting to be caught now. You can see their efforts really dropped. They're looking back a lot. What's the highest mountain in kilometers of sea level of any road cycling? Oh, dude, I'd have to think long and hard about that. I mean, some of those roads down in Peru, where is it, like the Road of Death or whatever they call it, I think that's like 3,500 meters or something, but it's barely rideable, I think, for real cyclists. I think most of the European pro stuff might be 2,300 meters, something like that. I think. And okay, so any roads, any road cycling. Well, there's tons. You could go to, you can get the majority of the way up Mauna Kea. I think the last 4 or 5 kilometers are like gravel, off road. It's basically volcanic ash. So what's up there? So yeah, you can get quite high. You can probably, that's probably 3,000 meters because Mauna Kea obviously starts at sea level. So 0, and I think it goes to 14,000 feet. So you're talking, wow, you're over 4,000 meters at the top. And you can get a lot of the way up there on paved road. But as for pros, probably 22, 23, 24, maybe. And that's just going to be one of the passes. Like that might be the very highest point. They don't spend a lot of time up there. 122 now. Peloton's slowly coming back. They're going through a little feed station here, grabbing bottles. Keep the boys hydrated. I think next month, guys, I think we got the UAE Tour coming as well. We got the Volta Algarve, I believe. We got the Comunitat Valenciennes. I think it's Valencia. That's right. I've heard about that, dude. The UAE, they are making a new fake hill climb for the cyclists, because the sprinters were complaining. It was Tim Merlier himself who was complaining about this climb. He's like, they're just ruining it for the sprinters. They're actually building a bit of a mountain, piling up dirt. Dave, might actually be in the U.S. Rockies, as I once heard, maybe. Oh yeah, dude, they could put a fantastic rate, like reinvent the Coors Classic. I think it was also called, was it called the Red Zinger at one point? I think it might have been. Got a little shot of the camels here. It's kind of funny seeing them. They could have an awesome stage race in Colorado. Awesome. They could do a downtown crit race in Denver itself, or have a big sprint finish in Denver itself. And then the mountains are right there. As I was saying, it would be Mount Everest. Yeah, dude, but you can only, you wouldn't even get anywhere near it. I think base camp at Mount Everest is around, 14, 18,000 feet, but you can't ride your bike there. Not a road bike. I'm sure you could ride a mountain bike there, but I don't even know where the road starts, but it looks like they hike in for a couple days. Guys, I am in the long sleeve today. I'm in the long sleeve. I just felt chilly this morning, so I just threw on the cranked Airdrie Alberta jersey that I wear. 2 guys still up front. Now it's down to 40 seconds, guys. There was time to get serious here. What kind of bikes are they riding? They're riding Polygons for Team Tiranganu. Rider on the front here, 147. This is Rosley taking in some nutrition right now. Looks like he's got an energy gel. Yep, he's energy gelling it up. Get that food in, man. Get the food in. 40 seconds to go. That's our gap. And it is 5:36 in the morning. Yeah, so I don't got to leave here till like 20 after 7. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But I should go upstairs and take care of the other animals. Right here. Thank you, Ian, for looking that up. Cima de la Bonnet, I know that one for sure. In Tour de France is the highest paved road at 2,800 meters. Wow. So it's an actual road that gets used by World Tour pro cyclists. Having a little bit of a Tom Pidcock revival here. They're doing a flashback on screen now. 2025, it was Tom Pidcock that won this baby. See him on the attack here on one of the climbs. I'm not even sure if it's the same stage as what we're seeing today. We're going to find out. Trying to memorize what I'm seeing here in the background. It is a climb going through, like, it's cut down right through the rock. Cliffs on either side. Pidcock with a huge move. So let's see if that's where we're going to finish today. Maybe it's the same climb. I'm pretty sure with this race, they use the same stages over and over and over every year. They're not really finding new ones. Probably just a lack of infrastructure and roads that are suitable in the area. 40 seconds, guys. Ez is asking how difficult this climb for a pro cyclist. Dude, I don't think it'll be very hard at all. I don't really have any stats on it right now. It's not showing me anything. They might show a detailed profile, I think, for the last one here, but like none of these climbs are categorized today. So I'm not getting, 4 kilometers. Like looking at this last one here, it looks like it's only about, 4 kilometers at 6%. I don't know. I'm just guessing. We will get some more detail here pretty quick, and they should give us 100-meter increments of what the gradient is. I think these climbs, dude, are pretty easy for the pros. Very easy. This is like, these climbs are nothing. They're still going to decide the race. Modern Adventure Pro Racing on the front, UAE on the left-hand side of the road, Soudal Quicksand sitting very center of the road. Just over 25.8 kilometers to go. Average speed, guys, 45.2 kilometers an hour, which is pretty fast considering we had quite a bit of climbing here. We started climbing around kilometer 70. So we climbed, went down, climbed some more, went down. We're actually on a downhill now. And these 2 riders are going to be picked up. And I imagine it's going to take off right away. As saying, I think Allula City is a city of Saudi. It is. I think their only thing they do there is cycling in the city. That's why the route's always the same. Yeah, dude, it's a city in Allula. Sorry, Allula is a city in the northwest corner of Saudi Arabia. It's been inhabited for a very long time. There's been people living in that same area for over 7,000 years in the town of Allula. So people were first recognized there in 5000 BCE. So been there a long time. Pretty historic part of the world. Great rock formations. Lots of museums. Here they are. They're caught now, guys. UAE flying by. Yeah, they're moving now, guys. They are moving now. I want to see some speeds here of the teams. So we're 12.7K to our next sprint point, which gives us sprinters points and time bonifications. We have UAE and Modern Adventure Pro Cycling on the front. So great job by Key and Rosley out front today. Gonna be going quick, guys. Gonna be going quick. We still have 379 meters of climbing to go. Okay, so this last little wall could be fairly steep. So when I see 379 still to go, I look at that little profile, I'm looking at the profile here, guys, and it's basically downhill. There's a little kick here. Okay, there's a little kick here, and that's going to correspond to this little kick here where the bonus sprint is. What are they going to climb there? Maybe 50 meters. That's still going to leave 329 meters just over these last 4 kilometers. Could be like an 8-9% gradient, maybe. Maybe. So it could be steep, but still not crazy. Yeah, dude, I don't have any information of what category of climb this is right now. It's called Berjaya Mountain. Dude, why don't we try this? I'm going to try it, guys. Berjaya. What is it called? Berjaya Mountain? Cycling. See if, you know what? I'm going to do this too. Strava. How about that? Segment. Maybe I got to put segment in there too. Images of Berjaya. Yeah, guys, I just did a kind of a goofy search there, didn't I? Here, we're going to back up one, back up another one. Okay, that was just a preview of it. Guys, maybe I can dig in a little bit here. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, guys, maybe someone else can look it up. I probably could have done it on Climb Finder or something like that. Dave's saying he thinks Milan will win again. This profile says 900 meters. I think that was like total climbing for the stage. But there should be at that end, there's going to be probably over 300 meters in that last climb. That's my guess. So I'm looking at elevation to go right now. I'll show you guys how I'm doing this. Right here, it's saying 379 meters still to climb. And you can see what we have left coming up. We're not going to take much off that. Towards the bonus sprint, we might still have 350 meters of climbing to go, I think. This is how I keep myself amused. Like if I was riding this profile myself, like on a cycling platform, I do these little things in my brain just to keep my brain working as I'm riding and not get too bored to death. Then it's straight downhill, and then the climb starts. So I think we're going to have about 350 meters of climbing left to go in the last 4 kilometers. I'm expecting an 8 to 9%. Yeah, 8.5% climb all the way for the last 4 kilometers. So I think it's going to be pretty decisive. I think the sprinters are all going to be gone. I think we're going to see Jan Christian at the front here for Team UAE and other select climbers that we really haven't seen yet because this has just been the Jonathan Milan show so far. An absolute Jonathan Milan tour de force. Man, he's good. Such a good sprinter. Oh, yeah. Yep. Race in, meet buddy, give him the phone, give me some cash, up to another place in Airdrie. Do I have anything else to do there? I don't think so. Pick up some wood in case I need any wood for the fire from the Canadian Tire there. I buy the compressed wood for my fireplace just if it gets a little too cold at night. I've got one thing left. Each one will burn like 3 to 4 hours. I've only got one left, so if we do have some cold, I want to be prepared for that. So I'll buy like 5 blocks or something, 5 packs, which will last me 2 to 3 days. Get home and just kind of keep chugging on with my day, guys. Keep chugging on with my day. Okay, we just passed the highest point of the race here, which would have been just after the sprint point. That was at 1,085 meters. So guys, just for a reference point, that's about the elevation of where I live. Right around here, it's all around 1,050 meters in elevation above sea level. Julius Johansson sitting on the front here. He's got the mustachioed rider for UAE. Let's take a look at UAE for a second. I want to see who's all here. UAE, Jan Christian, Igor Arieta, Dan Dijkman. He's the young dude. I think he's 18. Julius Johansson, Domin Novak, Davide Stella, another young dude, and Kevin Vermarke. This guy's really good too. 25 years old, new transfer over to UAE just this year. yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on this guy as well. We're born in Johannesburg. He's an American, though. I would think Johannesburg would be South Africa, but maybe there's another one. I'm sure there is. 20.6 kilometers left in racing, guys. Let's get it on. Shaka Khan. I'm set for this one. Jonathan, hate to say it, bro. I don't think you're going to survive this one. I don't think you're going to be left at the front. UAE is already setting tempo on the right-hand side of the road, and Modern Adventure Pro Cycling doing the same thing on the very, very far left-hand side of the road. Two other teams lined up. I think that's Soudal right beside Modern Adventure Pro Cycling. Pro Racing, whatever they're called. They are called Modern Adventure Pro Cycling. Okay, let's get it. And if I jump to the other event, Trofeo says Salines. Look at this. It's less than 30 minutes to go for the team time trials. Oh, I love it. How big are the teams? Are they running 7 or 8s? They're running 8-rider teams. 8-rider teams, guys. Like, look at Red Bull Boro Hansgrohe, Remco, Florian Lipowitz, Nico Denz. That's just bangers galore right there, guys. UAE, we have Marc Soler. We have Morgado again, who won yesterday. Niels Pollitt, Felix Großschartner, Pavel Sivakov, that's a good team. Benoit Cosnefroy, right there. Wow. Total Energies, one of my favorite riders, Anthony Turgis. We have Unibet Rose Rockets are here too. We got Lucas Kubis, Nicholas Larsson. That's the guy that was in the Tour of Denmark. Yeah, that dude. Thomas Kopecky. Elmore Rendars. Guys, Hartis. He was kind of like the first good rider they had. It's really cool to see he's still there. If you watch their YouTube channel, guys, you'll see this guy on there a lot. He finished 69th at the Trofeo Calvia yesterday. 2023 GC in the Kreuzbreitz Elites for the Unibet Titema Rockets back then. Intermarché is here. Euskadel, Euskadi, Carual. Dude, this is going to be a blast, this one. 2 doors here. National teams for Spain. We got some Conti teams. That's going to be a really fun event to watch. And unfortunately, half an hour from now, I will probably be getting ready to blow out the door. Something like that. So I thought they were going off at the same time, and I could have done both races today. I actually put that in the YouTube comments, I believe. Under 19 kilometers to go now, guys. That's all we got left. Rolling along, you're close to 50k an hour right now. Teams are getting lined out. Teams have plans here, guys. Teams have plans. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. So, yeah, last night, guys, just the Joey Jojo update. Joey Jojo updates, I know everyone likes that. I'm trying to get Joey to come back into the chat one of these days here. Just not, her mornings are just shot right now. So she went and met with her best friend Kelly last night. I'm glad they had a good time out together last night. I have no idea where they even were. I know they were meeting for supper, and Joey said, she goes, we're probably going to have some drinks, so we're probably going to get like a super cheap hotel just to stay at, instead of staying at like some resort. But I don't really know. And I think the drinking started and they got carried away. And so then Joey was saying, she goes, I'll probably leave from, this is her story. This is Joey Jojo's story. What I'll probably do, Colin, is I'll probably get up in the morning on Thursday and go straight to work from there, or I'll have to come home super early in the morning and go to work. I'm going to say that neither are going to happen, because I know what she's like. Joey's going to come home. She's going to I'll be able to go to town and come back before she gets home. She's going to drag herself home and have to recover all day. That's it. That's what's going to happen. She will not be going to work today. 100% she will not be going to work. Like, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And then the other part is, tomorrow is Friday. She has to think about packing to go away for a week. That's like that's like an all-day affair for her. She flies out Saturday morning, so I'm like, okay, you kind of screwed up your week again, didn't you? You screwed up your week again. But anyway, dudes, that's her thing. She runs that office. She's the manager. She keeps that place rocking. Yeah, like she dominates that office. Dominates it. Yeah, Joey Jojo, she works hard and plays harder. Yeah, I think she messaged me at 5:30 and she goes, okay, I'm meeting with Kelly right now. Talk to you later. That was about it. That's all I heard. And they haven't seen each other since last June, I think I mentioned. We all went out for supper together. Myself, Joey Jojo, Kelly, and Ronnie. We all went out for supper, so been a while. Kelly now lives out in the country with Ronnie, and I think she's got cabin fever. So I think she needed to get out of the house. And I don't think she has all winter. So I think she was having cabin fever really bad. Yeah, she works hard for the money. That's right. Yeah, and again, though, I was telling you guys, the doctor there, the dentist, whatever, has some new marketing thing put in place that's just a disaster. An absolute disaster. And Joey just has to sit there and watch it go down. She's like, okay, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Imagine having it's the oldest dental office in Mountain View County. I think it started in the 50s. It's the oldest one. It's in the same location. And then some company comes along, some slick Rick company out of the US, and they hijack your phone number and change it to a Calgary phone number. Like, everyone knows that phone number. Out here, if you live in Didsbury, every phone number starts with 335. If you're calling a different number there, you're like, well, that's not in Didsbury. That's the first thing you're going to think. The first thing you're going to think. Olds, that's the next town up the road. Every phone number in that town starts with 556. I don't think there's any other phone numbers there. Yeah, I don't think there is yet. Eventually there will be. So, if you change the phone number there to something that looks like Calgary, anyone that's in Olds is going to go, well, I don't want to go to Calgary, and you're not going to call that phone number. This is such basic stuff. Basic stuff. And like Joey Jojo told me, she says, this is what I usually get in January for new customers. And they're not even at a quarter of that with this super duper advertising company. So, yeah, I'm on her side here. I'm on her side. Joey Jojo, I'm on your side. I know what you're talking about. Like, that is just brutal. Brutal. So it just means the dentists are going to lose. They're not going to be as productive as they were last year. And yeah, they're going to, lesson learned. So I told her, I said, just sit back, relax. You've already expressed your concerns. But yeah, changing the phone number? Are you kidding me? Yeah, dumb. Really dumb. Guys, we're 2 kilometers away from the next sprint. Ooh, I can see it climbing up in the distance here. This is a real climb. Yeah, marketing geniuses in large companies don't listen or learn. I know, Dave, they put on a big razzle-dazzle show. Like, this is what we can do for you. Okay, maybe in the city. Didsbury's a town of like 4,000 people. I think there's like 30 to 40,000 people that live in Mountain View County, and a lot of them come to that clinic because it's been there forever. And so if you're new to the area and it's just how it works out here. Like, when I look up plumbers, like, I needed that drain cleaned. When I saw the number was like, 580, I'm like, oh, that's Calgary. I don't want, because he's going to charge me. I was looking for 335 plumber numbers. As a saying, looks like a flat road for me. Yeah, it looks flat, then it slowly starts kicking up here in the distance. In fact, what I might have been looking at there was the bonus sprint part. Guys, give me 1 second here. I got to check something upstairs real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Just have to check on the dogs, make sure they're all okay up there. Just heard some noise. 50 years with the same number, don't change it. Exactly, Dave. So Joey said to me, she was just told me out of the blue, I think on Tuesday morning. Sometimes Joey keeps stuff locked away that she needs to talk about. And I'm like, why haven't you told me about this already? Like, I said, how long has this been going on? She goes, oh, it started back in November. Like, she's basically at work one day, and it's kind of like she gets a phone call. Hey, we're so-and-so, ABC123 super duper scam meister advertisers, whatever they're called. I don't know what the name is. Attacks going off the front here. Looks like a couple of Bahrain victorious riders trying to get off the front here. 2 riders going already. Sprint point coming up, guys. There's time bonifications and sprint points here. And they're through. So it will be a 1-2 by the Bahrain victorious riders. At least I think that's who that was, by that jersey. So, yeah, it's just been basically dropped in her lap. Oh, by the way, we're changing all your advertising. By the way, we're doing all the ads. She says the ads are terrible. Like, terrible. Daniel Skrull, that dude. I think this guy he got some time bonifications yesterday and a sprint yesterday too. Second yesterday, guys. On the stage. This guy's fast. This is a guy I barely know of. 22 years old. Looks like the real deal. Not as tall as some of the other sprinters, but a good solid weight at 80 kilograms. So him and another Bahrain rider got the points there and the time bonifications for Bahrain victorious. That'll help them in the team standings. So yeah, they're taking over advertising. Fine, whatever. That's going to suck because Joey knows how to advertise in the country. It's all country out here, guys. Like, they sponsor 2 local hockey teams. They make all the teams mouth guards for the hockey teams they sponsor. We got a crash. We got a crash down here. 2 riders on the descent. 3 riders on the descent. We have a UAE rider absolutely shredded. This guy will not be continuing the race with that. The entire back of his shorts gone. Gone. Road rash, extreme. Oh, man, I feel bad for that dude there. Obviously, nothing got blurred out. It's just a disaster for him. Might be 4 riders down. I'm trying to catch. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. One guy is way off the road. Guys, and where they crash to, you're hitting the pavement or super hard rocks. Okay, this one dude, it looks like he's half naked. No, and he's giving the old to his throat like this. No more. I can't do it. Dude, if you would have seen his butt, absolutely shredded. Wow, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Total Energies rider, that's number 104. Let's see who that is here. I want to get Fabien Grelier. Wow, that's a bad crash there. Fabien Grelier down. He's sitting like in the rocks on the side of the road. He's 31 years old. French rider here. And we have a Soudal rider, number 53. Soudal, number rider. Oh, it's Lawrence Rex, who did pretty decent in the sprints. So they just lost one of their main sprint guys, probably for the race. These guys are not moving. That UAE guy, he's out. Wow. And I still need to figure out who that was. I don't actually know who the UAE rider is here. Hard to tell. That kind of looked like Igor Arietta, maybe. Not him. Not Dijkman. Not Johansson. Okay, I got a replay on the crash, you guys. So here's Morgado. Oh, the crash occurred probably in the first 10 positions. Probably like 8th, 9th, 10th position. I can see them going down behind us right now. On a right-hand bend. Yeah, and they're just flying off the road there. Brutal. It's right before they go across a dam. That's where it was. Wow, brutal. I don't think I've seen that much shredding on someone's body in quite a long time. That guy is going to be in major pain. And I said, like, this is where the race is just going to absolutely implode right now. Through the bonus sprint, it was already fast. It's going to get even faster going downhill on the descent. They were showing speeds of 90k an hour maybe when these guys crashed. Insane. Let's change the name of Ford. It's too old sounding. We need a modern name for the future. How do they sleep with the butt injury? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, lots of sleeping pills. That guy's going to be in agony later. Agony. Like, dude, he basically had no shorts hanging left. The whole back part of his shorts was gone. His whole butt was showing. And all I could see was like a red, massive rash. Road rash extreme here. Okay, dudes, 8 kilometers to go. Get ready for the climbers to light it up here. How will that affect UAE now? Okay, so it was Davide Stella. That's who it was. 19-year-old. He's a Gen Z rider for UAE. So he's a guy that's been brought up from the Gen Z team to the big team. He was doing pretty good too. He finished 21st yesterday. Um, I don't know how long that takes to heal, but wow, that looks sore. Now the climb looks a little bit stair-steppy. You know, steps steep, levels a bit, steps hard again, levels, steps, kind of backs off a little bit, and then a straight wall at the very finish here for probably the last 500-600 meters. Anyways, I think it is going to be pretty steep. Oh, and this is what I like to do, guys. Remember I talked about it. Elevation still to go, 291. Okay, so I was off with my numbers. I thought maybe 300 to 350. So they've got 291 meters of climbing still to go, and they won't start climbing for another kilometer. Yeah, about another kilometer. So we'll have 6 kilometers to take on 291 meters. So it's going to be a good 5% average. First kilometer looks fairly flat. So maybe it's going to be about a 6% average climb. Dawn, crashes are no bueno. Yeah, some may continue to ride med tape and pay med. Dude, his was bad. His was so bad. Like, it wasn't like just part of his shorts were torn down. It was like the whole stitching on the back of the shorts was just ripped right off. There was nothing there. He must have just landed right on his butt and it just shredded everything away. Okay, the bonification sprint. Daniel Skrull got first place there. 3 points, 3 seconds. Phil Bauhaus, 2 points, 2 seconds. Matteo Malicelli, 1 point, 1 second. I want to take a look at the virtual classification now. We still have Jonathan Milan in first place. There's Malicelli getting his 1 point. 1 second, I should say. 6.6 kilometers to go, guys. What I'll do is I'll stay just on the detail profile here for now so you can kind of see where it's going to get rough. Dave's saying not much for the pros. Bone visible? No, I didn't see that, man. That would have been really horrifying. That would have been horrifying. Dude, just saw him walking around with and he looked like he had nothing on. All his upper body, over his shoulders, there was nothing left. So we're going to get some results later about what kind of injuries he has. It just might be massive road rash, but it looks like when he crashed, he landed somehow flying through the air and he basically sat down and just pulled everything away. Pretty scary. Teams lining up here on the climb, guys. I'm looking for some gradients here right now. We'll be able to tell by the speeds too. Once we're under about 20k an hour for pro riders, it's getting quite steep. Like at this point here, guys, we're on a false flat here. They're still rolling at 39 kilometers an hour. Average speed for the race so far, 45.8 kilometers to go. We still have 300 meters of climbing to go. I swear that number changed. It was 291 before. They changed it back. So they put it back up for me. We're currently 3 hours in with 5 kilometers to go. So yeah, it's going to be like a 6% gradient all the way. And we're going to have steeper parts and shallower parts. These guys should know when to attack. In fact, if you look here on the detail profile, it looks like just under 4 kilometers. I mean, obviously this is not what the profile really looks like, but there is a really, really steep section. So maybe you want to attack before the end of kilometer 4 to 5 on this flatter section, hit that wall, accelerate, and then get on the flat on the other side, and hopefully get away a little bit, get a bit of a gap. Get ready for the sprinters to bye-bye, she gone. Dave saying, I've seen a field of riders actually finish stages when bone was visible and kit shredded. I've seen a few riders actually, wow. Yeah, I don't want to hear about bone being visible. That sounds horrifying. Speed's coming down now, currently 34, 35k an hour, 3% gradients. So probably when it's like 7 or 8% gradient, they're probably riding around 20k an hour, be my guess. And you could just see the different pedaling styles already. Jayco Allula all lined up on the front here. They'll be working for Paul Double. Already seen a rider at the back here, number 3 for Bahrain Victorious. Who is that? Number 3 for Bahrain Victorious. Okay, Colin, find it. Oh, right at the top. That's Seth Dunwoody. That's their big sprinter. One of their sprinters. This is another sprinter for the future right here. Out the back already. And I was thinking about Paul Double. Let's take a look at this dude. Total climber. He's going to be on the move today, guys. He could just launch his way up the GC right now. That's why Jayco Allula's there. Currently, we are losing one of the riders for Jayco Allula out the back right now. That is Dries de Bont. He is out the back already. Bigger rider. I think we're looking at Daniel Skrull here right now. I think that's him. It is Daniel Skrull. He's out the back already. Just tons of riders trickling out the back, guys. I'm looking for Mr. Milan himself, Mr. 6'4.5" tall, the beast on the road. We'll be seeing him soon, don't worry. He's not going to be able to hang up there. If he is, he's been doing a lot of training on the hills. Yeah, just rider after rider getting dropped out here. It's only a 4% gradient. It's only 4%. And we're not talking the national teams. We're talking like the Jayco riders. Here's one. He just gives a wave like, okay, yep, thanks. Get away from me. As saying solo or a bunch of sprint in the finish line. Dude, I think we're going to have a select group of climbers. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to have sprinters up there today. That ain't going to happen. There's no way. This is just a little bit too hard for them at the end of the stage. 5% gradient in this section here. So where are we on the profile exactly? Yeah, so like this is exaggerated really bad, the vertical profile. Where they're showing this wall, it's only 5% gradient. And it should be 5-6% gradient all the way. So they should be able to ride the sprinters off their wheels. And once we get a bit closer to the finish, they were showing the Pidcock flashback from last year, kind of thinking it was the same as this climb. That's kind of what I'm thinking, where he kind of took over the race. I'll know right away once I see the topography and the geology in the area. Okay, Jayco really setting the pace good on the front. And who'd lose here? Matteo Moschetti, one of the big sprinters, third place overall in the race. He's gone. 16 seconds. He's probably going to lose minutes today, guys. At the pace he's going right now, he's going to lose a couple minutes right here. Fabio Jakobsen's dropped. Who's this here? There was another Bahrain. Bahrain's just absolutely, it looks like they're imploding going up. And accelerations out the front, guys, on the 6%. There goes Milan. Milan is gone. As to be expected, guys. You cannot expect a sprinter of his size to hang on this climb. There's just no way. No way. There's no way. He's too big, too powerful. He's carrying too much body weight. It's going to be like the 58, 59 kilogram riders at the front today, guys. That's who's going to win today. So a lot of the sprinters, the front peloton is still actually pretty big right now. I'm surprised it's that big. A lot of riders for Jayco on the front and Modern Adventure Pro Racing. Pro Cycling is what they're called. So I got to check something here quick, guys. We've only got, this race is at 3 kilometers to go. So yeah, it's going to be funny too. Guys, you're going to get a nice update tomorrow. I'll let you know about the Joey's work. And here comes the attack right now from Jayco Allula. They might be just setting up Double here, sending a guy up the road. I got to have a good look at him. From what I remember, Paul Double he's got blonde hair, very, very small guy. Yeah, there it is. I just saw it. Acceleration by Paul Double. He's really good on these climbs. I've seen him do so well at Guangxi and Slovakia race on the climbs at the very end. So yeah, you're going to get a good update about Joey Jojo tomorrow, if she made it to work or not. I'm going to say there's a 99% chance she will not make it to work today. She will come home and she'll have to crawl into bed with her dogs. That's what her day will be. Yeah, we lost Milan a while back. Her and Kelly will probably be feeling extremely rough today because I know what they're like when they get together. It might have been quite the extravaganza. And I'm thinking, when I say extravaganza, I'm thinking they just had they would have been at a hotel, at the hotel restaurant, whatever it may be, Jimmy John's restaurant, nothing special, and they would have just been drinking all night. And then they had a safe place to go to. A front part of the peloton really getting thinned out now, guys. Really getting thinned out. And it looks like that is a white jersey. That is a UAE rider on the front. And we've got, that could be a Soudal rider trying to bridge across. I think Paul Double is now leading the main peloton group there. 2.2 kilometers to go. Okay, here we go. So Paul's going up the road. It's Jan Christian. That is Jan Christian there. Remember, this is the dude that was 137 down on day one. His team came back to get him. He had a little bit of assistance by the cars. Got a 20-second time penalty. He needs to go today and get a big gap. 2 riders up front, Jan Christian and Afonso Allula. I've seen this guy before. Alluli. That's a hard name to say, isn't it? Ulali Leo. Okay, whatever, dude. Your name's Afonso now. 24 years old from Portugal. Jan Christian going for it. He is the GC contender. He is the actual favorite for today, guys. You should expect to see this dude up here. Yeah, these sprinters, dudes, they're going to finish 2 minutes behind each. That's my guess. Got two riders in the front. We probably have maybe about a 30, 40 meter gap, maybe 50 meter gap back to the pursuers, down to 22 kilometers an hour at 7% gradient. So kind of like what I was expecting. 19, 20K an hour, around 7% gradient. That's kind of what you should expect in that range. They haven't done a ton of climbing today, so maybe they can climb this a little bit faster. Long string of riders doing the chasing here, guys. There's maybe 20 riders left in that main group at the front. 25 riders, 2 up the road, sprinters all laid by the wayside. So yeah, Milan is off the back. All the sprinters are gone, guys. So we got 2 up the road, 5 seconds to the peloton. This is pretty... Yeah, they're only saying it's 11 seconds back to Milan, but we'll see. He will fight because he is in the leader's jersey right now. Nicholas Vinokurov pulling in the peloton. I just saw him. He pulled in the peloton, and then he peeled off. Looks like they're almost set up in little echelons here, trying to battle their way up this hill. And I don't think it's the same climb as they were showing for Pitcock in the replay that I saw earlier, but we're getting there, guys. We're only 1 kilometer to the finish. I think we're 1.3 kilometers to the finish here. I'm going to make sure I'm live on Flow Bikes. 1.3 to go. Jan Christian looking back a lot to see what's going on. Puts in another kick here. Puts in a kick, see if Afonso can go with him. He does, and then he snaps. He does, and then he snaps. Jan Christian knows it, and he's going now, guys. I can see movement coming from behind, though. So Afonso gets ditched out the back. Christian's moving right now. He's on the move right now. There is reaction by that main group further back. There's a lot of them coming, too. So they might be able to pull him back. What do we got here? We're 3 hours and 20. 8% gradient here, guys. We're at 8% now. This is where we're kind of hanging out on the profile. And if you look back, you can see that long ladder riders just snaking their way around the road. No one wants to be at the front. Riders moving back and forward, trying to throw riders off their wheels. Long camera shot here. 9% gradient now. Yeah, there's one more mountain stage. I think tomorrow's more of a sprinter stage, and stage 5 is the hardest stage of the race, I believe, far and away. I didn't really have a good look. I just saw a quick number on it. 2 riders trying to bridge back to Christian now. He is out of the saddle, attacking like a demon, trying to hold them off. With 400 meters to go, there will be time bonifications at the finish too. Should be 10, 6, and 4. He needs to hold them off here to get those maximum 10 seconds. He needs to pull himself back up. It's Afonso coming back, guys. Afonso settled down, and he looks like he is on Christian's wheel now, and there's a third rider going as well. So we got a front group of 3. They will be within the barriers right away, and there's like 5, 6 more riders trying to get across. There's a 4th rider coming now. A 4th and a 5th rider coming. Another move by Afonso. Afonso attacks now. Christian's going to have to react to this. And I think that might be a Total Energies rider there. I think we got a Total Energies rider there. Yeah, I think it is. Again, guys, super long camera shot. Tudor's present. Astana's present. Afonso on the front, just absolutely burying himself, trying to get away here. Inside the barriers now. Not a lot of people up here, just saying. We don't really need those barriers, but we are inside the barriers. Coming into the finishing line right now. Guys, it says less than 300 meters to go now. An attack by the Astana rider here. We got to figure out who this is. They haven't even shown who it is there yet. We got Afonso, Christian, Igor Arieta. It's Sergio Higuita. This dude here from Colombia on the move right now. Afonso's coming back, though, guys. Afonso's coming, and the two-door rider comes back. Yanis Voissard here, I believe it is. The French rider, Swiss rider coming through. Takes the stage win. Gadoosh! Love it. Love it. So that should be Voissard who won that one. And I think Higuita hung on for second. And third place, I've already forgot who it was. So Christian did not get what he wants. So yeah, here it is. Yanis Voissard for two-door pro cycling, winner stage free, just buried himself at the finish there. This guy is jacked right now. Absolutely jacked. Whoo! What a win. What a win. That was a nice finish, guys. Yeah, not a super hard climb, but it blew the peloton apart. They're all just streaming in one at a time, twos and threes. Here's another 1 and 2, that kind of thing. Sprinters, they're going to be a while away. I think I said a couple of minutes. We'll see. For some of the sprinters that are terrible climbers, it could be up to 2 minutes, probably. Cofidis riders coming across the finish line right now. 3 of them together. I wonder if Frenton was in there. Possibly. I've noticed Cofidis always has like 3 riders together all the time right now. As is saying that, Swiss rider number 3 on GC in the Tour of Langkawi. Dude, I didn't know that. Awesome stuff. Yeah, Tudor Cycling gets stage 1. Let's go. So yeah, okay, so cool. So the guy that won today, Yannis Voissard, Swiss rider, apparently he got 3rd in the GC at the Tour of Langkawi last year in 2025. I still keep thinking it's 2025 for some reason. So yeah, he's here getting his water bottle now. Just going to watch the replay here. Comes up hard. We got Afonso in the mix. I think the top 3 were Voissard, Afonso, and Higuita. Here goes Higuita. Voissard actually got kind of blocked by Afonso. They pushed him to the left-hand side of the road. And then it's Higuita who went up the right-hand side of the road by himself. Afonso reacts and gets onto us real quick. Let's see this. Here we go. Yeah, it's Higuita, Afonso. Voissard comes up their left shoulders and just passes both of them. Higuita rocking and rolling. Afonso seated power. Just overtakes him. Gets out of the saddle just to make sure. Locking it in place, guys. Afonso comes around Higuita as well. Weird camera angle, so I can't really see. I can tell that it's Voissard. Yeah, Afonso does get past Higuita. I can see it now. He does get past him. So it's going to be Tudor, Bahrain Victorious, and then Astana. As is saying, number 1 GC from Total Energies and number 2 from Uno X Mobility at the Tour of Langkawi. Okay, I'll have to look them up. Again, here's a nice overhead shot here. Higuita got a nice jump. It's Afonso doing all the pulling back. And then just Voissard just overpowers both of them. Got past Afonso quick and just kept accelerating all the way as Higuita was fading to the finish. 1-2, and Afonso overtakes Higuita at the very end there. Last time we were here, guys, was Pidcock last year in 2025. Here comes Jonathan Milan, guys. Let's see how far down he is. Was I right about my 2 minutes? I was probably right about my 2 minutes, I think. He's just slowly riding up the top, riding with another guy. Another big dude. Looks like Timo de Jong, I think. I believe who that is from Picnic Post NL. Who's this here? Is this Moschetti? Q36.5? I don't even know if he's finished the race yet. He's riding so slow. Hard to tell. There's no one up here, guys. I'm not even sure where they're going to do the podiums here. Milan's still coming. Had the GC for 2 days. And is going to lose a day. Oh, my. My 2 minutes was about 50% of what the damage actually is. He's going to be crossing the finish line more than 4 minutes down. More than 4 minutes down. He's at 4 minutes now. So I think he was in GC with like about a 16-second lead or 14-second lead over second place, which was another sprinter. Look at the virtual GC if we can see that now. We can't see that there. I don't know if that's the finish or not. So there's Voissard. Oh, that might be. That might be. Yeah. Is this right? No, this is the start of the day with Jonathan at the front. But this virtual here might be correct. Might be. So I think, remember I said before, I saw 3 Cofidis riders finish together. I think Frenton might have been able to get up there. Nah, this can't be right. Nah, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe it. We're going to find out real quick. We just need some preliminary results and then a bit of a GC shot, and then I can... Okay, I'm going to get from Flow Bikes here. Voissard, Afonso, Higuita, guy from, geez, I don't know, Mullen, Bernin, Maury Van Sevenent, Nicholas Vinokurov, Court, Jan Christian, Castellon, and Munton. Round out the top 10. That's for the stage. And then hopefully we get a bit of a GC action here. I got to think it's one of these guys that was right here. We'll be taking over. All the sprinters will be long gone now. So 3 riders finished together, and the other 10, sorry, the balance of the top 10 were 6 seconds back. Oh, dudes, I'm looking forward to starting my day here. Oh, but hang on. But wait, there's more. Guys, but wait, there's more. Trofeo San Seleni starts in 3 minutes. Dude, I might hang out for a second here. I might. I don't got to leave for like another 40 minutes. Basically, I'm just looking for GC results here through Flow Bikes or PCS here at the moment. Group of riders coming across here, 6 minutes down. So that climb at the end was a lot tougher than probably what you would have thought. Didn't even get categorized. Joris Delbov, who is #1 GC, and Andres Harlan, #2 in GC last year. Okay, I have to look who those guys are. That's probably the Tour Langkawi he's talking about. Let me just see the start list for. I think he said the start list for Total Energies. Right here, yeah, Joris Delbov. If we look at 2025 here, that's right. Here it is. So thank you, Ez from Malaysia. This rider here who's at the race, Joris Delbov, today did win the Tour of Langkawi last year. First place for him. So that's a cool thing to know about the Total Energies rider. Only 13% of the PCS players actually picked Janis Fossart to win today. The majority probably picked Jan Christian. They're just showing some replays here. Jan Christian had it, and they just pulled him back. Don saying, have a great rest of your day, Colin. Don, going to do my best. Onwards and upwards, powering through. That's all we can do, folks. Stay focused. In the pipe. 5x5, bros. That's what we say around here. Give Hetfield and Ziggy some treats along with the other dogs. Oh, yes. Too many, man. Too many dogs. Yeah, Hetfield's a cute little guy. What's crazy, too, Ziggy's a troublemaker. He's the only dog here that plays with Hetfield. So I kind of feel bad about it because, like, you know, they're best friends, right? And, yeah, like, Ziggy's the only one who's the energy and the patience to put up with that little puppy right now. Like, that corgi puppy, he's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Okay, dudes, what I'm going to do, I'll probably just jump here. I got some stuff to focus on. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll give some updates on that team time trial race tomorrow. And Stage 4 Tour of Allula tomorrow. Keep on keeping on from Dawn. And we'll probably get some junior racing for cyclocross tomorrow. Dudes, there's lots coming. It's going to get even busier and busier. I honestly don't know how I'm going to keep up with all of it. Dudes, thanks for watching my channel, and be one of the OGs. Dudes, you guys that are here now, wait till Tour de France time. Wait till Tour de France time.